I'm Tegan from Scribner Auction, and today is Tegan Tuesday. And this Tegan Tuesday, we have a special guest, Ron McBride. He's the consignor for the November 18th Sports Card and Memorabilia Auction. He's been collecting for a long time, so I brought him here to ask a lot of questions. Let's start with that. Hi Ron, how are you?
Hi, not bad, pretty good.
Now, I have a question for you.
Yes?
What started you collecting?
Well, I was born in the East Coast, and as a young boy growing up, when we first got our first TV, there was original 6 back then, and each one in our family picked a team. My dad picked Chicago, I picked Montreal, and one of my brothers picked Toronto. But the majority of my brothers picked Montreal, so that's what started.
That's a really cool story. I like that. And how long have you been collecting?
I've been collecting since about 72.
72.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Ron is a veteran, and being as Remembrance Day just happened, we're having the auction at the Wainwright Legion here, and he's the vice president. So that's a great story. Ron, when did you start being in the service?
I started in the service in 1967.
1967?
Yeah, and I retired in 1983.
That's wonderful. And you've let this collection take over your life since then, hey?
Yes, it has. It's been an enjoyable experience. I really enjoy it, which is the thrill of it all is open a pack of cards and to see who the player that who you get. A rookie card, insert card, whatever, and that is a thrill of the game.
Oh yeah. What would you say is your most favorite card?
Well, I have many favorite cards. I grew up watching them, Maurice Richard, Gordie Howe, Belleville, and so on and so forth, but I had a lot of favorite players, but the one right here, Grusky card, that was one of my favorite players when he broke into the NHL, and he's a phenomenal player. And then you can go on to a Crosby card, another Maritimer from Nova Scotia. He's also a very good, phenomenal player. Huh. And then come to the recent day age, you got Connor McDavid, and then you have, Connor McDavid is a really up-and-coming hockey player. Last year he won the trophy for most points throughout the regular season.
Oh, wow.
Hockey or goals and assists. So he's a real phenomenal player, and a lot of young kids coming up today are phenomenal players.
Oh,
and they they're grown in structure, and they're grown in skill and everything else. So it's a really nice sport to get into, and it's collecting these are phenomenal.
Oh yeah. So now that we've talked about the new young guys, tell me about the oldies.
Well,
what's this?
This here is a magazine that when I was living in New Brunswick, I'd go down to Fredericton and I'd watch the NHL old timers and the Fredericton Police Fire Hall play.
Okay.
And I was down one time. I was down. I got a collection. I bought three of these.
Yeah.
And they drew the ticket on that was in the book. And if your ticket won, you could go in the dressing room with the NHL All-Star players, and you could have a talk to them, take pictures. Well, I went in and I had them all autographed. There's Guy Lafleur,
wow.
Daryl Sittler, there's a Ron Hosgart, who was the referee back in the day. A lot of good hockey players here.
That's amazing. So this auction is at the Wainwright Legion, 1030 2nd Ave in Wainwright, Alberta. It's just east of the clock tower, super easy to find. Now, if you're wanting to preview this auction, come to the coin auction the night before, November 17th. The doors open at 1 p.m. and the coin auction starts at 6:15 p.m. This auction on November 18th starts at 11 a.m. Come early, get a seat, the bar is open, it's going to be a great day. Now, this auction is also going to be online. Check out our website for details. Ron, thank you for picking us, and I hope this is an awesome auction.
So do I, and thank you for doing this. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. See you at the auction.